Hey guys, Cell here. Want back some more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Time to go and do our class reunion. We're meeting at 7 p.m. Should I get going? Yeah. Instructor Reen. Have fun. Please send our regards to the old Class 7. Although it does make me a bit jealous. Well, it is the day that Instructor Reen has been waiting for so long. For so long. Please have a good time. You're gonna have all the babes there wrapped around this. I mean, he technically does. Well, hey. Oh yes, and if the lady of one's heart happens to be there, things can catch fire quickly. Really? Come on, there won't be any of that. Okay, I'll see you all later. You have your special ops missions to do tomorrow, so eat well and get lots of rest. Understood. Get out of here already. I mean, technically the girls kind of are, in a way, wrapped around his finger. Because you technically could romance every one of them. At least in the first game. Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Marcus. I'm gonna suck if I can't say their names. Emma, Eustace, Fee, Gaius. I said them all, alright. Unless you're gonna show someone else. Nope. I've waited for this reunion for so long. William, Sarah, Crow. And that's all at Class 7. 6:50 p.m. Well, actually 10 minutes early. Wow. Said you're gonna be a bit late. No, you're a bit early. The Basic Guild's branch office is up there, those stairs and to the left. Is everyone there already? Maybe. Alright. Time to go and say hello to everyone. Lights on. The guild's crest, they put it up again. And I sense a lot of people inside. It's finally time. Knock and enter. I have nothing else to do. Oh crap, mate, wait.
There he is. Come in.
There possibly could have been a green marker outside that I possibly could have done. I doubt it. Now I'm kind of curious. I should have saved the game.
Pardon me?
Honey, I'm home. We're all here.
You're finally here.
Oh. Guess I'm last. Sorry to have kept you.
No worries. You're right on time.
Besides, we all know you had your field exercises to deal with.
Well, as fully grown members of society and working professionals, we should be in the habit of arriving 10 minutes early.
Says the man who waltzed in a mere 5 minutes ago.
The guild branch's reopening came at a good time.
Yes, I'm sure most restaurants are completely full around now.
I can hardly believe we were all finally able to meet up again.
I know, right? Especially since we're all so dang busy these days.
That's right. We'll certainly have a lot to talk about tonight.
Oh, I bet we
Good
will.
grief.
Now, everyone. No need to dive into the serious stuff right away. Come on, it's our first big reunion since you all graduated. Let's cut loose a little.
Perhaps it would be best to start this reunion with a series of tender embraces. And not just among the women, of course. All your male classmates should enjoy the comfort of each other's arms, too.
Oh, please
Why
don't go
not
down that
on my
road.
Hell no.
Sharon!
Same as ever.
Yep.
Yes, it's almost a little surprising.
The time and place may be different, but in the end, we're all the same people.
Well, we have all been chatting it up on that app of ours.
When you put it that way, it kind of takes the drama out of things.
It's been far too long. Hey, he did hug Elliot.
Fee, you grew taller.
Elisa, you grew even prettier. And Emma, you grew even chestier.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't mention that.
I mean, who wouldn't?
That hairstyle makes you look like an old man.
Dude, you're one to talk.
Reen, you and Gaius are just way too tall now.
Don't worry. I think I'm done growing now.
Out of all of us, you seem to have grown the least, Milliam.
Excuse
In
you!
both height and
I
other.
grew one whole reach.
areas. But hey, that's how you say it. Reach.
We finally fulfilled our promise.
That we have. And you keep the voices
Yeah.
going. I love this.
Elisa, everyone, thanks.
Oh, please. For what?
It's not like we all got together just for your sake, you know.
Machias is blushing.
That he is.
Well, we are celebrating Reen's graduation too.
Yes. After we had left, he stayed behind to uphold the spirit of Class 7.
Not to mention he's the one in charge of the next generation of Class 7ers.
It's been said before, but you truly are the core of our group, Reen.
Thank you for everything. You guys.
We're starting to sound way too sappy.
No kidding. But hey, keep it going.
Starting to. You guys have all been like this for years.
I suppose there's no avoiding it. Today especially.
In any event, we have the party set up in the back. I've prepared more than enough alcohol, so please enjoy provided you're old enough.
Oh man, I get to have Sharon's cooking again.
I can't wait.
I knew I smelled something tasty.
All right, give me the biggest, frothiest mug of beer you got.
You're nowhere near being old enough to drink.
Who's gonna know? Totally not. Though I am curious what a drunk Milliam would be like. They all proceeded to savor the delicious meal Sharon had prepared for them, but between bites and compliments to the chef, they shared what they'd been doing since they last met up. The adults had their fill of beer, some more than others, while the younger members enjoyed soft drinks. Together they flipped through the album Tower had given Reen and reminisced about the past. Afterwards, get to choose who Reen's fling was again? 9:30 p.m. Please keep the voices going. God dang it. I believe I shall excuse myself now. Please enjoy the rest of your time here together, everyone. Thanks for all the food sharing. Yeah, it was delicious. Let's go drinking together again sometime. Alright, see you later. Is your mom going to be arriving here in Heimdall soon, Elisa? Yeah, she's taking a red-eye flight here with grandfather. Well, then we're invited to the party being held at the palace. It's likely Sharon went to go pick them up, however, it's just as likely she simply wished to give us some privacy. I suppose, after all, she's at least a little bit related to the things we were planning to talk about tonight. Yeah, I agree. Man, she's getting way too caught up in the past. Oh yeah, we checked this place for bugs, mics, all that surveillance-y stuff. Yep, top to bottom. There were many such devices found in Heimdall over the course of the day. Most of them hidden in government buildings. The Imperial Chronicle's office too. With that in mind, we should get down to business. Indeed. Let us begin. A year ago, when all of us save Reen were allowed to graduate early, we promised each other that after 1 year had passed, we would have a reunion. Yeah, it felt like so long ago, but time has really flown since then. Identify the path Erebonia is headed down and determine how Class 7 will act. That's what you said we do. Yes, the night after we survived the trial of the Reverie Corridor. When I first heard you say it sounded like your usual nonsense. To be fair, though, we all had a bad feeling. The things we heard in the Infernal Castle that day, we lost Crow. Yeah, and everything that Chancellor Osborne and the Governor General said about the direction they're leading Erebonia in. And about the phantasmal blaze plan the Chancellor stole from Ouroboros. We need to worry about both what's happening on the surface and what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. All that stuff we heard about then and is finally starting to happen now. Indeed, the incidents that occurred this spring are proof. Now let's begin by discussing the political situation occurring publicly. Yeah, I'm not really in any place to say it, but things have gotten pretty darn bad. I'm also curious about what roles Ouroboros and Culford played behind the scenes in the Northern War. The Imperial government's military decisions lately are just as suspicious. 12 of those new model railway cannons have been completed already, before them used to attack Gordius were carried to Crossbow. They carry those enormous things all the way from the canyon. The way I heard it, they had a brand new airship with more than enough muscle for the job. 250 Arge-class ship, called the Gargantua, I think. I've heard that name before, and it seems like they're not working on making even more of them. All the orders happening all over the place lately made me realize mere people information are all being channeled into a few key projects. The 8th Metropolis plan especially. And all the tax money in the Empire has been consolidated in Heimdall and converted into a never-before-seen amount of military funds. Seems pretty clear what's going on. Yeah, all these things point to the same goal. The invasion of the Republic of Culford, there's no mistaking it. Yeah. Culford spies being here only serve to reinforce that hypothesis. So that means their goal is not sabotage, but gathering information. Yeah, if they actually went and did anything, the war would be on right then and there. They're probably trying to figure out the D-Day when the invasion's planned to start. Just like I thought. Touring around the Empire, I heard rumors here and there suggesting there'd be a war. I wouldn't be surprised if my mother knew about this already too. Between the railway cannons and the new airships and the mass production of tanks and panzer soldiers, there's no way she could have greenlit all those projects without knowing what they were for. On top of that, there's a huge factory being constructed in Crossbow. But given all that, the question becomes why. War between these two massive countries could ravage most of the continent. It's true that Erebonia and Calvert have been at it like cats and dogs for hundreds of years, but are they really just going to throw down? A war that size would bring international trade to a screeching halt, so none of the other countries are going to be too pleased. Besides, in order to start a war, they'd need authorization from the Emperor. There's no way he'd allow it without justification. Well, that wasn't an issue for the invasions of Crossbell and Northumbria. The justification was fabricated and statements from other countries were shut down. The one who set all this up is none other than Gileath Osborne. As his son, I think I have a unique understanding of just how dangerous that man is. Rean, you don't need to worry so much about that. I feel the same way about my older brother. Rufus Albrea, the head of the Ironbloods, I suspect he's no mere confidant. I wouldn't be surprised to discover it was he who had laid the plans for the invasion in the early stages of the wars. Yeah, I'd say though it's pretty good. Recently, he's been acting pretty secretive with me. He's even been keeping stuff from Claire and Lecter. The most important thing being information about the Black Workshop. That name again. Yet another group lurking in the shadows of the Civil War. Both my brother and the Black Rabbit were lent to the Noble Alliance. At the invasions, the surface stuff, these guys are definitely one of the behind-the-scenes topics. That said, the two are more tightly woven together than ever now. I think it's safe to say now that the Black Workshop is related to the gnomes who once fought the Hexen clan. It seems they've cut ties with Ouroboros and have sided with Chancellor Osborne. They also hired the guys and that masked guy. He called himself Azure Siegfried, right? I can't believe it, but... Both the masked man and the Jaeger King flew off in what appeared to be divine nights. Between them and the maiden, I get the feeling something especially ominous is building. Yeah, it all reminds me of the circumstances that led to the War of the Lions and the arrival of the Infernal Castle. Something buried deep in Erebonia's history and connected to divine knights. I discovered this while searching for my sister. As I mentioned, the spirit veins in Erebonia have begun to pulse faster and faster. Just like during the Civil War, no, just like the War of the Lions 250 years ago. Following the annexation of Crossbell and Northumbria, it's only started to speed up. It's this quickening of spirit veins that's causing the cryptids, magic knights, and scarlet pluma grass to appear. I suspected as much. I link between the surface and what's happening beneath. From the sound of it, the only ones who know the full truth are Vita, Chancellor Osborne, Ouroboros, and Black Workshop. Man, I wish my memory had been erased. It's so frustrating not being able to remember anything from back then. I'm sure homunculi and comet shells are super connected to all that behind-the-scenes stuff. Oh, that's right. I forgot, the Black Workshop was where you were created, Millie. If I'm a homunculus, I'm technically not human. But besides the part of me that lets me link with Lammy, my DNA is pretty much the same as any of yours. I don't think my growth was stunted, though. Don't know how long my lifespan's supposed to last either. Milliam. I've heard a bit about it. Black Workshop, unforgivable. Yeah, I'm glad we got Milliam and Altina from there, but... I can't forgive them for playing with someone's life like that. Yeah, I've been starting to think that recently, too. Like, I'm fine with whatever happens to me, but I'm worried about Tilly. I see. It seems you have grown after all. Alright, we got some information from the Bryant campus earlier. Why don't you tell us the details, Rean? Ah, you mean about the cemetery? Now that, we got the same report in Intelligence Division. What happened? So, trying to stay calm, everyone. Ian explained what happened during the days of Special Operations missions. He finished his story with a mention of what they found at Crow's grave. Are you kidding me? Angelica's approach was there too. From the sound of it, everything leads back to the Black Workshop. Assuming how the bodies came back to life, maybe the same thing happened with Crow. Both of them are working for the Black Workshop, no, the Gnomes. How are you saying they brought both of them back to life? Emma, do you know of any spell capable of performing such a feat? There is a forbidden spell known as False Soul, but it was only ever attempted by wizards in Dark Ages and never once successfully resurrected anyone. It was said that most of the subjects became fiends known as the Nosferatu. Oh, that name rings a bell. Yeah, it's those Nosferatu spirit things that we fought in the castle a long time ago. I think it was back when we were in Laura's hometown? If I recall correctly, that was the name of the creature we encountered at Lohengrin Castle. Yep, that monster. The Anger King and the Max Man are certainly nothing like that abomination. I guess there's a chance the gnomes were somehow able to perfect the spell. But I doubt it. True resurrection is something only the goddess is capable of. I see. Trying to think about their stuff is making my head spin. Either way, something very strange is going on right now. And in the midst of it, Angelica and George have both gone missing. Well, Georg is the one who shot, supposedly, at Angie. Or he possibly could have turned tail and shot at, you know, the crow person and ran with Angie. Doubt they would have made it far. About that, I'm having the guild's informants look into their disappearances. Tell Tower to stay strong. Understood. Many mysteries yet remain, but that should be sufficient for today. We're starting to piece things together little by little. Indeed, we shall continue to look into matters until all is made clear. Now we need to decide as a class on what actions we should take.
There are two things for sure. We need to stop the war that's been building on the surface before it starts. And at the same time, we need to find out what's been going on behind the scenes and prevent whatever disasters being planned.
I agree completely.
Everything else might be really complicated, but those two goals are set in stone.
This is something only we can figure out, thanks to each of us having branched out on our own.
If we each make the most of our unique situations and pool information,
together, we will be able to overcome any obstacle we may come across.
That we will.
No matter whether it's on the surface or behind the scenes.
We don't have many allies, nor are we alone.
Agreed. Let us find those willing to aid our cause. Wait, Milliam, are you okay with all of this? You do realize standing with us will eventually mean standing against your fellow Ironbloods.
that's right. Fighting cryptids and magic knights is one thing, but...
Think this over and tell us what you want to do, Milliam.
You're gonna ask me that now?
Huh?
Milliam?
She's already with us, 100%.
I don't remember anything before the past 5 years. But I started to think about some stuff. Like what I am, and what it means to feel sadness. I've been thinking about this stuff ever since I met you guys 2 years ago. I want to learn more about myself. I want to keep being your guys' friend. I like Gramps and Claire and Lecter, but I want to find out what I am on my own terms. I don't like the idea of the Black Workshop controlling what I do and don't know. Even if it means going against Gramps, I'm a member of Class 7 till the end.
Hell yeah!
I'm more than just the Black Workshop's OZ-73, the Ironblood's White Rabbit, and an agent of the Intelligence Division. Reen, Eustace, Elisa, Emma, Fee, Laura, Elliot, Machias, Gaia, Sarah, all you guys. When I cried for the first time, it was all of you who held me close. I'll always put you, my friends, first.
Alright.
Milliam.
I see.
I swear.
I think that caught us all off guard.
I had no idea you felt that way about us.
You may not have grown much physically, but you've definitely done a lot of growing on the inside.
Agreed. In that sense, I think it's safe to say you grew the most out of any of us.
I suppose we needn't worry about you anymore.
It was silly of us to doubt her after all this time.
You guys just can't resist the chance for an inspirational speech, can you?
Let it go, Celine.
Well, now that you've decided what to do, you guys seem more determined than ever. For your more immediate plans, what are you all going to be up to tomorrow?
The new Class 7 and I will continue with our special ops missions. I think it's especially important we capture the Calvardian agents.
I agree.
If we let them roam free, whatever they do could be used as an excuse to start a war.
Yep, just like how Keldic was used to start the Northern War.
I'll continue playing my shows around the city and gather information.
I'll come with you and see what I can find too.
I'll keep following Grandfather and hit up some contacts of mine for info.
Celine and I will continue to investigate the spirit veins around Heimdall.
So the plan's for everyone to gather info, and then we'll all meet up and share notes. Yeah?
Yes. Let's stay in contact and be ready to move at a moment's notice.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Look at you. You're all so reliable now. But it's getting a bit late. How about we call it a night? I'll set up a call with everyone early tomorrow morning, and we can talk about our plans in more detail.
Yeah, sounds good.
Get some good rest tonight, everyone.
Are you two bracer types gonna stay here for the night?
Mm-hmm. There are beds on the second floor.
I'll be sleeping at home for the first time in a while. I assume the same can be said of you, Elliot?
Yeah, I called my sister. Gaius will be staying with us tonight.
Thanks again. I appreciate the hospitality.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We have yet to discuss your situation, Gaius.
We haven't.
That's right.
We were unable to contact you for nearly half a year.
You were somewhere outside the country, right?
Yes, but it's quite the tale, so it may be better to leave for next time. We're gonna meet up again before too long, so I'll tell you then.
True.
I guess it wouldn't be fair if I heard it first, huh?
No, wouldn't.
Oh, and I was wondering about that little blonde girl you mentioned seeing, Reen.
Yeah?
I was wondering about that myself.
You said she looked 10 years old. Could be a witch in training?
Oh, she is more than just a witch in training. She's one of the top witches. Who, is very close to Vita.
Well, that isn't right, but I guess it's not wrong either. She went missing, and we've been looking all over for her.
Sheesh, her and Vita both just wander wherever they want without telling us a thing. But whatever. I'm sure we'll have to introduce you to her soon.
Wait. You wouldn't look it from her grandmother. You wouldn't know it from seeing her grandmother that they don't technically look alike. But they're still family. Is the blonde girl their grandmother? That'd be very interesting, because didn't she say that her grandmother also, you know, left and went somewhere? That'd be very interesting indeed.
Now I'm even more curious.
Got it. I'll be looking forward to it.
So what about Fluffy Mint? Are you still upset about that? Because that was hilarious. See you too. See you later, everyone. Nice seeing you. Now, wouldn't it suck if, you know, since Millium is in fact a homunculus, that they have a tracking, listening chip inside of her and she does not know it? And they can hear everything she says? And hears? Oh look, it's Crow.
Something wrong?
Okay, no, Georg is still there.
No, just a nostalgic smell wafting around. I understand what I am, and the situation I'm in.
Is that so? Would it be selfish if I said I'd rather you hated me?
That question itself is completely pointless. Give me Albrecht's orders, Copper Georg. Tell me what role I'm supposed to play in tomorrow's act.
All right.
Ha! He was about to say Crow.
No. Azure Siegfried.
Where is Angie? What have you done to her? Same time, center of Heimdall. Oh? We call for guys again? Looks like there's no getting Lino back. Nothing we can do for him now. At least we don't need to worry about him leaking any info. Well said it with the Heimdall Bank. We just need to hit the VIP area, right? But they're planning a huge sweep of the tunnel tomorrow, right? Yeah, they're going to declare martial law. They've got their 4th division here on standby, ready to go. But thanks to our Ramdas, we should be able to wait out the storm. Huh. We'll just need to keep a close eye on things and watch for our chance to escape. So I guess we're going back into the tunnels, and maybe this is where the second area I wanted to go to actually, you know, is gonna become something we can do. What is this place? One of Heimdall's underground crypts from the Dark Ages, I think. Isn't this where... Oh, blow on my grass. Red grass, down here. Oh, they're gonna die. What? This grass? Didn't we get rid of all the grass? Wait, Nosferatus? Hostile spirits. Activate your Ramdas, and these should be no. What is with all the Nosferatus? We're surrounded. But no, seriously, that's what I was gonna say though.
Damned fools.
Where did all the grass come from?
I'm too late. Were that prodigal child with me, we might have dealt with this together.
You talking about me?
Between the gnomes and the snakes, there are too many plots in motion for me to stop on my own. Perhaps I need to create more kin. The day Leanne spoke of is close at hand. If nothing else, I must settle matters from 200 years ago before then. I vow it on the name of the final true ancestor, the one that failed to die, Crimson Roselia.
Well, 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 Crimson Roselia, huh? Alright. And yeah, it becomes really serious when you see Trails of Cold Steel 3 in red.
This is truly an honor.
Hey, A-rank instructor. Wait, I'm at 353. Oh, wow. I actually am nearing the end of the game. Because the moment I reach A+, I'm not going to be able to get S. So yeah, either this is the final chapter, or there will be one more after this.
Here, a reward.
Rebellion Cross. Oh, nice.
Good work out there.
Monk's thank you gift has arrived. Mazine sent you a copy of Black Records. Vivi's thank you gift has arrived. Photo of Vivi and Lind. Oh my. And a photo of Ada. Save the game. Now, I technically could end it right there as like a short little episode of our reunion. I could. Because obviously we're going to need to be getting into a deep dive in next episode. I'll end it once we're ready to move on out. So, we'll go a little bit further. "7 a.m. I mean, for all I know, it could end in the next 2-3 minutes. Wait, didn't Lind and whatever her name is stay back? After we captured those 3 agents yesterday, the rest of them seem to have become even more wary. Our reports say that a large number of them have collected their listening equipment and entered the underground tunnel. Yeah, as soon as the summer festival starts up, we're gonna lose them all in a swarm of tourists. It sucks, but the only way we're gonna avoid that is by using martial law and an imperial army. But if we bring the army into it, it will no longer matter whether the agents are dead or alive. We need to consider international opinion, not to mention it would cause the citizens to panic right before the summer festival. I'd much prefer to settle this with the arrests than with tanks. I mean, those agents are already dead. Because of Nosferatu. Agreed. Well, working with the main campus and the guild, we'll snatch them all up one way or another. The main entire branch campus will unite to take care of this crisis. Thank you. I'll thank you for your support as well, Lady Le Guin, Professor Smith. I've also sent a few new special requests I'd like you to take a look at later. Understood. Please contact us if anything comes up. I certainly will, thank you. Alright, let's go over our plans. As of this morning, the Professor's communication and wave amplifiers have been sent to both the main campus and the guild. First off, Orlando's team and mine will split up and go down the unexplored tunnels in the west side of Heimdall. There, we'll set up the communication network while we hunt down and dispose of the Republic agents. We're arresting them. Seems like they've got some crazy new gear called Ramdar. However, it appears it's only been recently developed, so they've not yet mastered its use. If the General in Orlando are in the field, I'm certain a platoon or two will be of no use. Issue. True. But on the flip side, if they've got any more guys like that, there's no guarantee you'll survive. Oh, I suppose I won't hold back then. The safety of the students should be our top priority. So please try and make sure you arrest the agents. Thank you for contacting us, Major Arundel. If there's any further movement, please let us know. You got it. Well, good luck, everyone. With this operation with Class 7's new and old. Ah. Wow, well, on the subject, you got to talk about a lot of things yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, what are your friends gonna be doing? They split up across the city to gather information. They might have found something, so if we run into any of them, we should check in. Got it. So we'll be patrolling the entire city. We'll need to determine where the agents are headed somehow. Alright, day 2 of our field exercise has begun. Let's get to it. Our time limit is 4 p.m. If the agents are not apprehended by then, martial law will be invoked. We will have results by then. The sirens won't be ringing today. Yes, ma'am. It'll be fine. So where's Sandy at? I want to turn into Moon Truffles. Oh, there she is. This seems pretty serious. We're up against Calvert's special forces, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, Principal Aureli and Instructor Randolph are both very experienced. Tina's orbital gear will finally be deployed in actual battle as well. I'm glad we participated in the testing. Looks like it'll be fun, but DeSoto's patrolling the city. Let's check out the requests. Okay, only 2 of these are actually required, the other one is not. That is why they are called semi-required. Okay, the students at St. Estrada School have been facing a rather serious issue. We are too short-handed to deal with it ourselves and would like to ask for help. Please meet with the Girls' School Student Council President for more details. AKA, I get to go see Elise. Expensive delivery to Heimdall Airport. Received a package with no address on it. Might as we ask for your help. Alright. A dangerous monster has appeared beneath Heimdall. We are at City Hall. Request a monster's extermination. Monster is a Mega Kraken. Oh god. Location is Heimdall Underground Passage. Okay. So yeah. West in Heimdall, if you can spare the time, patrol the Heimdall Airport and Corel Imperial Villa. A request from the girls' school. And patrolling the Heimdall Airport. It seems like we should go to the Corel Imperial Villa as well. Yeah, we may find some clues there. Take into account the 2 places we didn't check yesterday. We'll need to patrol every block. Alright, let's begin the second day of those special operations missions. Yes, sir. Request for the second day of field exercise are all semi-required requests. We'll be able to complete the story once you have completed at least 2 of these requests. So I could essentially just leave the Mega Kraken and say screw it and not actually help anyone. Seems like something I could definitely do. Save the game. Alright, Sandy. We have 3 moon truffles on us. This should be enough. Cindy, we bought the ingredients. This is everything you needed, right? The appearance, the aroma. It's just like the memo on the recipe said. Glad to hear it. Here you are. Read here to Sandy 3 moon truffles. You found 3. Thank you. Alright, let's get cooking. So how's it gonna taste? So she called you and Tito over too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Wow, it smells amazing. Yeah, it sure does. Will it be finished cooking soon? Alrighty, all done.
Bon appetit!
It's the ultimate dish passed down in my hometown, Ulster, Lenheim risotto. Lenheim. I feel like I've heard that name before. How could it be? Well, let's put that aside for the moment. Again, while it's still warm. Alright, let's eat. Thank you for the food. Oh my, one plate and all of our plates were suddenly picked clean. How do I even describe it? The flavor and smell were both so deep. Agreed. I didn't expect such a magnificent dish. Felt like a little too light to me. Definitely good though. Yeah, it was amazing. But you said it was called Lenheim risotto. That's the same name Prince Oliver uses when he dresses as a performer. Oh, that's where I remembered it from. Well, actually, it's a reason for that. The truth is, the one who created this recipe was named Ariel Lenheim. She was late mother of Prince Oliver. The prince's mother. That's a bit shocking, actually. So, you know Mr. Prince then. Sorry. I didn't really mean to keep it from you guys or anything, but my hometown Ulster is also the hometown of Prince Oliver's mother. That's also where the prince grew up. Oh, I see. I had no idea. Neither did I. I'm certain my brother would have known. We now know that you and the prince share a hometown, but how did you end up with a recipe from the prince's mother? Well, you see, Ulster is a very small town in our countryside. Everyone who lives there knows each other. We're practically one big family. Miss Ariel used to help out at my family's inn all the time. It was there that she wrote down a recipe passed down to her family and left us her notes. I see, it all makes sense now. Thanks so much for the food. I'm sure Prince Oliver would have liked to try it too. Oh yes, if I ever have the opportunity, I'd love to have prepare this for him. I'll be sure to let him know the next time I see him. Thanks, Tita. Oh, by the way, there's still plenty of left over. I'll pack it to go, so please take some with you. With pleasure. Legendary recipe completed. Lenheim risotto times 9, dang. Okay, you didn't need to pay me 5,000 muna for that. I was happy to do it for free. Can't take money from a student, obviously, otherwise I would have took... Stark? Is that his name? The 100-something thousand muna for, you know, the cards? That he, you know, accidentally sold? Well, actually, no, I think it was his father that sold them. Don't remember.
How refreshing.
Yeah, it's so refreshing indeed. We're finally at 100 CP. Go to the camp entrance. Alright. Back where we started. And then I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next one.
Let's go.
Where we will be going to leave the camp and possibly do all 3 semi-required requests. Maybe? I don't know if we'll have the time to do all 3, but we might. So yeah, either way, till then, see you guys later.